You can't handle the truth.
Truth is an acronym for
True revelations uncovered through heroism.
We don't know if it's true or false.
Hello, this is Thomas Luge, and we are back with another episode of the Truthcast, that is True Revelations Uncovered Through Heroism cast. And I am here, as always, with my co-host, Mr. Little Dickie Rickets.
This is an exciting episode. We have a standing-up comedian named Jeff Horste.
We believe that stand-up comedy is the lowest form of art, if you can even call it that.
But Jeff Horste wanted to talk about conspiracies and not standing-up comedy, even though you've been on the Comedy Centrals.
Yeah. I mean, I'd argue that I guess comedy's an art to a degree, but that's fine. I mean, we don't have to. That's fine. But yeah, no, I like a lot of conspiracy theories.
I have what may be a silly question. So you've recorded a Comedy Central special. Now, when they do commercial breaks, does like the entire audience have to stay frozen in that position for like the 3 minutes until they come back from commercial? Or are people allowed to go to the bathroom and whatnot?
Well, neither, actually. They don't go to the bathroom. I mean, like, it's just one live performance, and they just edit it.
But do they use some sort of freezing device while the commercials are playing?
Not that I was made aware.
Was there maybe some sort of producer who would call a timeout like Zach Morris would and say by the bell?
Yeah, no, there wasn't a Zach Morris. People, they didn't look Zach Morris-y. As much as I would have loved to have seen Zach Morris.
So what kind of conspiracies do you like?
There's a lot of conspiracies. So it's what's interesting to me about conspiracy theories is that there's things that are happening today that are bad. If we were to label that a conspiracy theory, people wouldn't believe it. But the things in the past, like the Tuskegee experiments.
Yes, we've discussed this in a prior episode already.
Yeah, and so like
it's a very basic conspiracy that most people cover.
But that's the weird
which
thing
is expected to come from a stand-up comedian, not a standard truth teller.
Let me ask you another conspiracy thing. What's Kevin Hart like?
I'm trying to find the conspiracy in that one, but...
Well, because Kevin Hart is part of the Illuminati.
Because he's rich?
Yes.
I've always wondered. So the Illuminati's not racist? I've always wondered about that. Of like,
the Illuminati uses all sides of an argument to divide all of us and weaponize it against the masses so that they can continue on with their plots of world domination. They are very overrated. I went to one of their parties one time.
They're overrated?
They are very overrated because they had a sandwich bar where they promised you could make any type of sandwich you would like, and they ran out of cheddar cheese, which means the Illuminati cannot achieve everything as they like to tell you.
Yeah, no cheese selection. That sounds like a big downer.
It is a very big downer, especially if you're the Illuminati and claim that you run the world and can achieve anything.
Then you should have multiple options.
Exactly.
Kevin Hart, a long time ago, before he got very famous, was in a television series called Crodman Dune. I liked it a lot.
You liked it a lot? Did you? And you liked his character?
I liked his character. I liked the show. And I think it's a conspiracy that they didn't make a second season.
It could be. Maybe it was too eye-opening.
Probably.
And they couldn't. The public can't continue to have that much knowledge pouring into their brains.
You should look into it, though.
Yeah, I will look into it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they do try to control the amount of things that you learn. Like they're taking a lot of things out of history books now. That like Texas. There's just one place in Texas that like makes all of the books.
I'm sorry, when you start
country.
to talk about stuff that Thomas has already educated me on, it's like you start to speak and I see your mouth making words, but all I hear is like a...
It's crazy. It's not even what I sound like. Why would that be what you'd hear?
I don't know, but I heard you say history, and then I just heard...
Oh man, you know everything about history? That's where all the conspiracy theories came from. Is
of
before.
course he knows everything about history. I taught him.
I'm very progressive. Sometimes I say her story too.
Okay. Would you like me to say her story instead? I don't want to offend you guys.
You don't have to.
Okay. Well, I just want to be comfortable. I want to make you guys comfortable. I don't want to.
So you've had a girlfriend for a while.
I have.
Sex is pretty cool, isn't it?
Sex is a fun thing.
I have it too.
That's good. You like it?
Oh yeah.
That's great.
I do the sex like 9-10 times at a time.
At a time? In a one day?
Yeah. And into the night.
That is so much sex.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty much the best at it.
I am not nearly that good.
You have any Antarctica material?
I don't.
What about conspiracies?
About Antarctica?
Yes, sir.
I've heard that in Antarctica, that's where the it's the basis of flat Earth. Of that's really the center of the Earth, and that's why you're not allowed to fly over it.
You know what's really neat? The way that you're stuttering that out doesn't make it seem like you're lying at all.
So you fully believe that the Earth is flat?
Of course.
Well, haven't you ever seen a map? You think a map is like round? Ovular? I think that's how you say oval shaped. Ovular? Ovelliar?
The globe is round, though.
What's your point?
I guess that's
so
all I had.
beach balls.
Okay, yeah.
So are basketballs.
The globe is a misrepresentation of the plane that we live in. Gravity alone tells you that the world must be flat, because how would water stick to a bowl?
Hey, Thomas, this guy probably believes in New Zealand, too.
I've never been to New Zealand, but I know people that have been to New Zealand.
Crisis actors.